Hello, beautiful heart and souls. Crystal in here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. Thank you for joining me for this pick a card reading. This pick a card reading is coming through as wisdom. Wisdom for your soul, your heart, wherever you are in your journey right now. So we have 3 different groups to choose from. So take a moment, a nice deep breath. We have group 1, 2, and 3. Allow yourself to feel into your intuition. Whichever group your intuition is calling or feeling that pulse the strongest is most likely the message for you. There may be more than one message as well. Always trust your intuition. Honor what you feel inside, what you know to be true. I will place timestamps in the description for all of you, and I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. It truly is my honor and pleasure to share these messages with you, and I'm so grateful to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. I love you infinitely. And if you are new to the channel and the message does resonate, please do subscribe. So with that, let's just get into it, shall we? We'll start with group number 1. Hello, group number 1. Thank you once again for tuning in. I hope you're all feeling well. So let's see what wisdom wants to come through for you right now. We have TikTok, number 30, TikTok. It's so funny whenever I see TikTok now, I think automatically of TikTok, right? The social platform. So this is really interesting with time. TikTok, the hands open with the clock. I'm feeling like normally this card, when we receive it, it has something to do with time, maybe time constraints, time limitations, and being able to sort of break free from that sort of mindset. And with this, I'm feeling with the open hands, even the hot air balloon here, there's something here with all these shattering pieces where it's just like bursting through time, where time is now, it's something that serves you. It's something that is on your side. It's something where you feel like you have all the time in the world to embrace. And it's like shattering the barriers, right, of time constraints is what it feels like. And we have the number 30, which is, to me, always a number of co-creation with yourself, with the universe, with spirit, with others. And the number 0, which is infinite possibilities and opportunities. So let's tune into the tarot here and see what else wants to come through. TikTok, TikTok. There may be some of you that are exploring with different ways of sharing on social media that are serving you really well and helping you align with who you are authentically, your purpose, your message, supporting and benefiting others at the same time. You may be exploring new ways of creating income for yourself, putting yourself out there, aligning with the right groups and tribes and people. Let's see what else wants to come through here. I'm just seeing with the hot air balloon, there's something about this sort of like nostalgic feeling of connecting and like being able to see, a beautiful view like you would from a hot air balloon. Oh, wow. We have the Chariot. So moving forward with whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your intuition's calling you, guiding you, your instincts are really on point, especially here with the Queen of Cups. And wow, the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is something really individual for you. It's something that you feel guided. It's something that your heart and soul really light up when you're engaging with it. So whatever this is, it's really good for you. I feel like it's like, all lights are green. It's all a go. It's something that allows you to be within your own body, your mind, your heart, your soul, your emotions in a very positive way, very self-driven, very self-motivated. I feel like it gives you that motivation to be more independent and self-governing, self-motivated. Like it inspires you. It fuels you in some way. And I feel like it helps you see the greater picture, right? Like the whole thing, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, and it all comes together in a beautiful way. I feel you very independent here, very prosperous in that independence, feeling very good. Like I just feel this energy of calm and relief and feeling very stable in your emotions. It may be a social media platform that allows you to express yourself. And I don't know, there's something here about being within the time of the world. Like it gives you time freedom in a sense, or it gives you a sense of timelessness. And yet it's like in the flow of time itself. So it's a really interesting feeling. It's really good. Whatever it is, it's really, really good. Let's pull a few more tarot cards. I may actually read the little message that comes with this card in the book. I'm feeling drawn to do that. Let's see here what we have. With the Chariot, we have the Muse, Queen of Spirals, okay? That's the Queen of Wands. I love it. I feel like it really allows you to feel like you can shine and just be yourself, and it's such a beautiful feeling. And we have the Sorceress here, the High Priestess with the Queen of Cups, so very intuitive. It really allows you to strengthen your intuition. My goodness. And we have Merlin, the hero, here with the Knight of Pentacles. So this would be the Fool in the Tarot. And of course, the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. So very, very inspired energy, very magical, alchemical, very aligned, very fun, super warm, super charismatic, a lot of growth in terms of what fuels your passions, what ignites your passions. I feel like it allows you to feel connected to what truly inspires you, and you get to discover new things that inspire you all the time and connect with like minds. So it's this beautiful give and receive energy that fuels your independence, where I feel like it allows you to just have freedom of your truth, your voice, whatever it is you want to express. It feels really good. And it's very independent. So it's something that, you do because you feel inspired to do it. And it's something that your heart is guiding you to do. Before we move forward, I want to read with the little messages in the guidebook here. I'm feeling guided to do that. Let me see here. Number 30. This is from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. So it means timelessness, divine timing, and immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire, so release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. So I feel that in this. There's a sense of timelessness where you can be very creative in whatever it is that you're doing. There's no right or wrong, good or bad. And it's all related. It's all connected. Any time of the day or night, whatever it is, there's something here that really allows you to connect in with your intuition and receive some really divine guidance and divine timing. I feel like a lot of synchronicities and magic occur. I feel like it gives you that affirmation and boost that, continues to fuel you. And I feel like it's, what the wisdom here is saying is follow your intuition, follow the wisdom. It's like affirming you every time you feel better, you feel more free to express yourself, you feel more connected to yourself, like the muse here, feeling like inspired almost by your own creative content, whatever that is. I'm feeling like creative content, like you have like your desired sources of inspiration, and you get to be a muse to yourself in a way where it's like you're creating from that very authentic place of your heart, of the fire, of the passion within you. And with the Sorceress here, I feel like, most of it is unseen in terms of, when you feel inspired, it's coming from a deep place within you. And so, it's like you have unlimited opportunities to express yourself in so many different ways, and whatever's meant to be expressed will be, and it's always open, right? It's always free for you to do. So I feel like it's like this all-inclusive thing where you're part of all of it. And I don't know, there's just something here that's really beautiful where I feel like it just, the more you allow yourself to flow with it and not even feel like you have to, it's a more of a consistent thing that feels really good. Like it's just like, taking a daily vitamin almost. It's just like you don't think about it. It's more so a part of your life. And that's what allows this energy of freedom and timelessness and to be connected to the world no matter what time of the day it is, no matter where it's at. There's just this beautiful sense of freedom and being able to observe things in ways in your place of like your own boundaries, feeling safe within your own space and still being able to connect in ways. So there's like a safety feeling, and yet it's very, it's like, I don't know, there's no fear here, where you can really connect in and trust yourself and move forward with whatever it is that your heart is attracting, okay? Whatever you're attracting, whatever you're attracted to, I feel like it's very much aligned with who you are. And especially here with the Merlin, you know, the hero, there's something here where I feel like if you feel drawn to take opportunities or to jump on opportunities, that are unknown to you, you're really embracing it. It gives you like a platform, a way to embrace unknown opportunities without feeling like there's a risk involved. Like I feel like you have, there's some sort of education behind it, like there's wisdom behind it. With the Merlin, there's something intuitive, innate within you. It's like you're in a very solid, grounded place within your independence and within yourself, and so it allows you to kind of explore things from that foundation of strength and solidness, where I feel like you're gaining wisdom about all sorts of things. You're just growing in the most beautiful ways. So keep it up. Let's pull some more oracle cards here. Oh my goodness, the Merlin. Alchemy, justice, balance, okay? You may be really drawn right now to alchemy and how alchemy and energetics and that, you know, energy, life force, all of that operate. You may be really finding yourself feeling educated in certain ways that you didn't expect. And I feel like there's a lot more education out there on certain social media platforms that you can really connect in with people and learn new things. And I feel like you're also in a place of being able to discern very well for yourself, because your intuition is so on point. It's like there's this feeling of coming from non-judgment and being able to see and feel, you know, what's true for you versus what's true for the collective, what's happening maybe within other groups of people or whatever's happening, to give you a clear understanding where you're able to kind of see how you can move within that in a way that's beneficial, with a deeper understanding of humanity and what's really going on. So I feel like here it's like there's this energy of, you know, it is wisdom and balance. And in that energy, you're able to be a contributing energy of justice in a way where it's like whatever you do contribute, or like say you're commenting on something, whatever you share brings a sense of balance or justice to a deeper awareness and understanding. I feel like you have a lot of discernment and a lot of wisdom already, and at the same time you're learning and educating yourself and others through whatever it is that you create or share. It's like deeper than just creating art. It's like there's an intention behind it, there's a purpose behind it, and I feel like it's really felt and it's really great. It's really appreciated. I was going to say grateful. It's grateful to be expressed, whatever it is. And I see here with the number one, you know, there's something here about new opportunities. The number one, the number zero, like new, there's infinite opportunities. There's infinite things happening. And there's something here within the alchemical type of field or path for you that is a new beginning. There's something newly forming in that arena. I feel like you're a very wise soul and you're very good with alchemy, and whatever it is that you're learning or sharing with others, it's, you know, it's like bringing a lot of this neutrality sort of consciousness that is, you know, transcending duality, right? So it's like you understand duality on a deeper level. It's all inclusive. I'm even seeing here with the hot air balloon, it's like a feeling of all inclusiveness and understanding the way love is and how it's, you know, it includes everything, the good, bad, beautiful, and ugly. You know, it's not just black and white. It's not just light and dark. And to me, you know, what I've learned through all of it is that by embracing love, but we find that everything truly is benevolent in spirit. It's all about how the human being chooses to engage with the energy and how they choose to embrace love or not. You know, there's a way of learning things. It's almost like when you dive into deeper realms of alchemical type of discussions and energy and really feeling into it, it's so important to be in tune with your own feelings and your own emotions. Otherwise, we aren't able to understand and properly ingest the information in a way that's understandable, right? And I feel like you're really in tune with your feelings and your emotions. You have that sense of awareness that's really important when you're learning about alchemy, because it's really important to be in that place of being neutral and not placing judgment and not labeling things and condemning things, because then in that way it allows you to have deeper understanding of what is actually the truth and what isn't, okay? So I feel like there's I feel like there's somewhat of a serious tone here when it comes to it. And just to have that awareness, you know, like I feel like your intentions are really pure. And I feel like you know, it's not just all for fun, right? There's more to it than that. So let's see. Let's get an energy card here. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay, second chakra. So there's something here how it really does light up. Is this the solar plexus? I believe it is. I better make sure. I should know this. Oh my goodness. I'm not really the chakra type of person. I haven't learned a lot about chakras, although I do. Intimacy and creativity. Okay. So it is the second chakra. It doesn't tell me if it's the solar plexus or not, which is interesting. I'm feeling it as the solar plexus. I'm feeling it in your gut. I'm feeling it in your, you know, that place of creativity and inspiration, and really feeling the passion, the light within you. Being able, and I'm feeling it here even with your intuition, even with the Chariot and the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, all of these cards, there's something here about really feeling it in your gut, you know, like what is happening, even if your heart has certain emotions about it, or your thoughts or have certain, you know, awarenesses about it. It's like you're able to really be in that deep place of wisdom where you can feel the truth, because sometimes when we're in the collective consciousness, you know, everyone has a perspective and not everyone has the same sort of education or understanding or awareness. And I feel like you can sense that. And as you're doing that, it's like, I don't know, it's really powerful. It's really positive. It's really good for the collective, whatever it is you're doing. And I feel like you can really feel that in your gut. Like your inspiration, your creativity becomes, you know, even more expansive. You really tap into things and you're able to share things in a place that people are like, wow, that's really cool. Or we really relate to that. That's just how it feels. It feels like you can feel it, like your body affirms it for you very nicely. So really pay attention to that area, your gut, you know, your gut feelings. You're definitely spot on, especially when it comes to alchemy. I feel like that's really important for you to be aware of. And anytime you feel anything that's off, you know, it's like just checking in with your own gut feelings will affirm it for you. And it fuels your inspiration and your creativity. It keeps that fire lit. Something here about the fire, you know, it's like tempering the fire. And yet I feel like your fire is like, I don't know, you've reached a place where you're really good at being able to sense where your fire's at, and like what it's all about and how it's being affected. And I don't know, you become a great fire tender to yourself. That's what it feels like. It's wonderful. And we have embrace the masculine, number 11, embrace the masculine. Okay, so there's something here about action, you know, being able to take action, feeling really confident in your actions. Like I said earlier, I feel you very capable of making really clear discernment type of thoughts, like choices in your life. So when you embrace the masculine, you're able to take action in certain ways that just feel really good to you with confidence, without thinking, you know, in fear or worry about it. Like you believe in yourself, you believe in whatever it is that you're sharing, whatever it is that you're doing, learning, understanding. So really embracing the masculine. And I feel like here too with the Merlin and masculine, there's some sort of masculine wisdom, alchemical energy, some sort of consciousness that really will serve you well at this time, that will teach you things, deeper understandings that you're ready to learn. I feel like it's, you know, something that has to do with the earth as well. Maybe a masculine energy that's, you know, ready to be expressed in ways that we have never seen before. I feel like it's really rooted in having that deep connection to the earth, even here with the sorceress, the high priestess, and, you know, working with earth energies, working with fire, especially fire. There's something here. You may be a fire sign. You may be learning more about alchemy in terms of fire, the earth elements, air, water. You know, we have water here. However, I feel like there's a strong energy around fire. And even here with this card showing up, embracing the masculine, you know, like I'm seeing like forests, you know, it's like you're someone who is naturally fire safe, you know, like you understand. I don't know, there's something here where I feel like a safety within your energy, and being able to be more of a guardian and protector of earth elements, and And I feel the earth like responding to you as someone who's, you know, fire safe. Like you can learn about alchemy, and there's a trust. It's like a mutual trusting energy that's being felt by the earth itself. Okay. I don't know. There's something here about that. So embrace the masculine energy, because I feel like there's some teachings that want to come through for you, to learn some deeper wisdoms regarding the masculine energy, which, you know, I feel it's really amazing if you can embrace that and learn that for yourself and for the collective. Okay. So let's see here. Let's do a divination of the ancients. Oh, we have Ouija board. Caution. Okay, so this is actually what I'm feeling from this is it's like the wisdom in this is to really hone into your own natural energy to connect with the truth of alchemy, for example, because a Ouija board is, you know, generally tuned into to connect with spirits, right? Ghosts, spirits, or you know, whatever it is that people do. And there's something about, there's like a fear energy around it. And it's also kind of artificial, where it requires a board and, you know, a planchette thing, and you know, you have to focus, whereas the energy of the earth is just intuitive. It's very natural. You feel it in your gut, you feel it in your heart immediately. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to do any special, you know, things. It's just like there's something here about paying attention to that and getting into like spells and rituals and all that. You don't really need to worry about that when you're in alchemy. Alchemy is more so based on your feelings. It's about connection, that mutual connection with the actual energy, the life energy that surrounds you. That's you know, what creates life on this plane of earth, this planet earth, whatever, however you see it. Like, I feel like there's something here about really trusting your own internal guidance versus something that's outside of you, like a Ouija board. I'm going to pull one more. Not that Ouija boards are bad, because I have no problem with Ouija boards. It's just that some people get caught up in, you know, things that aren't necessarily serving them. And so look at here, we have the tea leaves, foresight. I feel like for you specifically right now, you're being guided towards tuning into the earth energies, the natural ways of divining, the natural ways of connecting with alchemy versus like, you know, artificial things like trinkets and board games and stuff like that. Even tarot cards, you know, tarot cards are great if you're out in the woods, for example, and your intention is just to connect with the, you know, whatever energy, like to affirm yourself. However, to actually receive the wisdom and the information of the alchemy, you know, nothing is truly required except for your heart, your open mind, you know, your trust in how you feel, and allowing yourself to receive that divine information within your own heart, within your own mind. You know, you could have a little notebook and write things down that you feel. However, you don't necessarily need any special tools. You know, even the tea, it's like you drink tea and there's alchemy speaking to you right there. That's divining without you doing anything, you know, except being in connection with that specific, you know, that specific tea, right? And it's like, it doesn't always have to be something you're thinking about. It's just the way of life. Everything to me is like, I'm divining, you know, unconsciously all the time, right? So it's like, I don't know, this is really fun. I feel like you're going to learn a lot about, you know, how life reveals itself to you, and you're ready for it. You're ready to embrace that wisdom. So let's see what else wants to come through for you here. I love it. It's just like, trust the natural ways, you know, first and foremost. And that will allow you to feel the difference, right, between the natural ways that are completely guided by your own internal guidance system versus anything that was created outside of you, okay? Fertility, Pan. Wow. Again, this divine masculine energy are surrounding you is very fertile with, like, I feel like wisdom and information, like the truth, like the real truth, the real earth love energy. And it's so profound and powerful, and yet it's received in the most beautiful, simple of ways. You know, it's just like, just being human. There's nothing like extravagant you have to do. It's just very simple. You know, that he's in this beautiful nature setting, just playing a flute, you know, and that is like, creating this very nurturing energy, right, to the plants, to the trees, to the animals around him, to the soil, like the energy, the energetic feeling, the frequency, the feeling of it all. I feel like you're very fertile right now. It's like you're able to receive this information and ingest it in a way that integrates very easily for your system right now. And I feel like you're really going to enjoy it. And it sort of frees you from this like time constraint, this artificial construct of time, and allows you to be more in the flow of life itself, like the divine timing of life, in really beautiful, profound ways for you. So this is amazing, okay? Let's get one of these here. If I follow my inner wisdom, I am at peace with my own being. I completely trust the intelligence within me to guide me to the right path. The universe supports me in every positive way. Wow, this is so affirmative. You know, follow your inner wisdom. When you do, you feel immediately at peace. You feel the difference. You can feel when it's, you know, you're following your own inner guidance versus the guidance of something outside of you. So this is a really good time for you right now. This is really, really exciting time, really fun. I feel like it's going to be really enjoyable. You're going to have a lot of fun. And I feel like the universe and life is going to show you things that are, you know, it's just like, wow, you know, you feel really grateful to receive them, okay? It feels really good. Like, has you in this Nine of Pentacles energy, like, yes, life is good. Life loves me. And then, you know, it's like the Merlin. I don't know. There's just something here where it just you feel so guided and so right where you're supposed to be. And it's really, really nice, okay? It's really good. It's really good. And we have palm trees, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So feeling very stable, feeling very secure, and yet very, you know, flexible, free to move around, free to be yourself. It doesn't feel rigid. It doesn't feel strict. It feels like, you know, expansive and fluid and open. And there's just, you know, there's infinite ways of connecting in with yourself and following your inner guidance, you know, that inner wisdom within you. It's like there's so much freedom. There's so much fertility. There's so much abundance. And it's just really beautiful. This feeling of permanence. Like you're here for it. You're here for the long haul. You have all the time in the world. Like life has chosen you. You have chosen life. You chose life. Life chooses you. Like it's this very beautiful mutual feeling I can feel. And you know, you're fully supported on your journey. Whatever it is that you're choosing, whatever it is that you're doing right now, you are fully supported in so many beautiful ways, okay? We have to get a Bob Ross card, of course. Five of Spades. Painting will bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. So I'm feeling like whatever it is that you're doing, it brings a lot of good thoughts to your heart. Like your thoughts right now, you're really feeling the difference in how your thoughts operate. When your thoughts are truly aligned with your path, it brings a lot of happiness, a lot of fuel to that flame inside of you. And if the thoughts aren't truly aligned with you, whether they're, you know, it's like there's no judgment, whether they're good, bad, negative, positive. It's more so about recognizing what's aligned with you. You know, when you're truly thinking about what you love, it's all good. It brings all good thoughts to your heart and soul, okay? So it's like you're finding your, you know, what your true interests are, and it's like you're open to, I don't know, it's so expansive. It's so wonderful. Like it's not just one thing or another. It's like this beautiful alchemical combination of you. And it's really, really great. Okay. So let's see. Is there any other cards that want to speak to you? Let me see here. I feel like I need to pull one more card to close the message. I'm going to pull one here from Nature's Whispers. I have so many different decks, and yet these are the ones that are speaking right now. My decks are very funny. They're all very specific. They, you know, if they have a message they want to share, and if they don't, they're like, not tonight, not today. Okay, let's do this. Contemplation, number 29. Okay, so I feel like you're going to have a lot of time, or any time that feels good to you, to really contemplate things, really think about the universe, the world, consciousness, humanity, whatever it is, alchemy. I feel alchemy really strong for you right now, and I feel a lot of wisdom. Like there's a lot of wise energy that's surrounding you that you're receiving, and it allows you to just be in this beautiful place of being able to ponder and think and contemplate and engage with your thoughts in a way that's really enjoyable, that doesn't feel restrictive, that doesn't feel negative or heavy. It's just like a really beautiful way to receive, it's like receiving thoughts of the universe, receiving thoughts of wisdom, receiving the good thoughts that are in alignment with your path and your intentions and who you are as a person. And I feel like it's so co-creative. Like there's, you're recognizing the infinite amount of energies that surround you at all times, and how the love is what connects you. It's that true infinite feeling of love, that infinite love, the infinite love. I feel it. It's just so beautiful. Okay. So really enjoy, your time when you have time on your own, and you're allowing your thoughts to just be with the universe and be with your heart and your soul and whatever it is that you feel. And, allow yourself to do that. Like I'm even seeing you like get on certain social media platforms and you're enjoying yourself and learning. Don't beat yourself up for spending a few hours on there, checking things out, listening to things, because I feel like you know how to balance it. You understand the balance of things. And if not, it's something that you can embrace and work on for yourself, because you don't want to deny yourself what feels good. You just need to find balance within yourself, balance, justice. What's the intention? What's the purpose behind what it is that I'm doing? And as you embrace that, you'll understand. If you follow your inner wisdom, you're at peace with your own being. So when you feel at peace with your own being, you know that you're okay. You're doing what you're supposed to. Okay. Wow. This is a beautiful message. I truly hope that it resonated. Just remember to stay true to what it is that you truly love doing, because that's always going to bring good thoughts to your heart, your soul, your mind, your body, everything that you need. And we're living in this new world where social media is very popular, and it's what's connecting us to each other and to things that, are exciting for us to learn and embrace. So I feel a lot of the social media energy in this particular message. Okay. So embracing social media is a really positive thing when your intentions are rooted in your heart and expansion, and love, because it's not just getting on there and being mindless. Okay. So group number 1, this is your message. I truly hope it resonated. I hope it brought some affirmation to whatever it is that you're feeling or experiencing, and that you embrace this wisdom moving forward, and, allow yourself to explore and have fun. I'm truly honored and grateful to share these messages. So thank you for allowing me the opportunity. Thank you to all my subscribers. I love you infinitely, immensely. Thank you so much. And if you are new to the channel and the message resonated, please do subscribe. I'm grateful to have you here to share these messages with you, and I will be back again very soon with more messages. So until then, just keep being really good to yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 2. How are all of you beautiful heart and souls? Thank you once again for tuning in. So let's see what wisdom wants you to know at this time. We have Between Worlds, number 3. Between Worlds. Wow, I'm feeling a big expansion for you. A really big expansion for you. Excuse me. I'm feeling like you are very ready for this too. I feel like this is something that you felt coming for a while, and now you are feeling it in ways that are really profound. And yet I feel like you have days where it's very profound, and then there's days where it's just kind of like, is this still happening? So Between Worlds, okay, it's a slow and steady process. That's when you know you're on the right path, when it's slow and steady, because the spiritual journey, the journey of growth and human evolution, or whatever it is we want to refer to it as, growth, personal growth, collective growth, it's all interplaying with each other at the same time. It's all interacting. And so, we're all in this together, and it's all about being able to go with the flow and embrace going with the flow and the freedom in that. And I feel like you are really it's like really significant for you right now. Like you're really noticing the contrast and the difference between how life was and how it's becoming. Okay, so let's get some tarot to get a little deeper into this. We have the Seven of Swords, the World, and the Star. Oh, wow. Okay, so I feel like any sort of thoughts that arise for you that feel like they're not in alignment with truth, or you know, it's like you're very clear, it's like you're being able to clearly see and feel on a deeper level, you know, and discern between what is a lie and what is a truth. So it's like I feel like you really expanding into this greater awareness of the world, you know, the world consciousness, yourself embracing the world in a new way. And so it's like you're really able to see things from a new perspective, from this, you know, greater awareness within yourself. And I feel like it's like you really see it like night or day, like, my goodness, you know, I can really feel what the truth is. I can see beyond, you know, the surface here very clearly. If there's any sort of like deceptive type of energies, I feel like you're able to really feel into that deeper. Like you're able to see it on the surface for what it is, and you know deep down that, you know, whether it's truth or not, whether it's, you know, there's no amount of words that could ever change the feeling of what you know to be true. And I feel like here with the Star card, you're really embracing this deeper healing and wisdom within yourself that is really soft, it's really beautiful, it's really nurturing, and feeling really aligned with your own star energy, with your own authenticity, feeling really good in your own uniqueness and your own power, feeling like you don't need anyone to butter you up or compliment you necessarily, although that's nice and appreciated at times. It's the intention behind it. It's not that you need it. You're feeling very good in your own skin. You're feeling very much connected, understanding your deeper connection to life itself, to the world around you, to the universe. It's like you're expanding out of any sort of false illusions or beliefs that were not truly rooted in authenticity. So this is really nice. It's really, really beautiful. I feel like you're really embracing any sort of lessons and just focusing on what you're learning, how you're growing. Let's clarify these here. We have, oh my goodness, the Illusionist came out with the Illusionist, the Knight of Stones. I love it, with the Seven of Swords. And we have the Wheel of Fortune with the World. My goodness. Talk about reflective, the new and the old, right? The old and the new. And the Seven of Spirals here with the Star. It's amazing how these cards appear, because it's like between worlds, you know, the old type, there's like a feeling, right? And the new, it's like, I feel like you're even having a newer appreciation for illusions there, because there's a sense of like being able to feel the difference between the intention behind something. Just because something has an illusion effect doesn't always mean it's bad, right? Like we watch these really great shows like Magicians, for example, where it's exciting to kind of be fooled or whatever. There's like, you know, it's something that is not, but it's not, I want to say malevolent, right? Versus benevolent. There's an energy here where I feel like you really feel the true intention and core behind something. And here with the Knight of Stones, there's something here about being able to be open to, I feel like different ways of being within yourself when it comes to especially income or business ideas, or being able to put yourself out there, where you don't feel like you're embodying any sort of like con energy. I don't know how this is coming through, but it's like you feel truly authentic, like you know who you are, you know what you're speaking to, you know where your intentions are rooted. And I feel you really embracing this prosperous time. Like I feel you very connected to the earth, very connected to the truth, very connected to that energy of life force energy, that love energy that is always growing, always expanding, always true, always honest, always integral. And even here with the Seven of Spirals, or the Seven of Wands and the Star, it's like this is a very independent type of energy, and it's also kind of a reclusive type of energy. However, it's not in a bad light. It's not because you're hiding away from the world necessarily, even though this bear looks like he's hiding in the cave. it's like when you've got to tune into your endurance and your strength, it's like we need that time to ourselves it's to recharge, to rejuvenate, to connect more deeply in with who we are. It's not because we're hiding away from anything. And I feel like it's allowing you to embrace life as it is, and understanding that there's a reason for everything. And it's just like, it's like the truth is always hidden in plain sight. It's always right there in front of us. And it's really cool when we can actually begin to see it for ourselves and experience it for ourselves in a way that's really real and really amazing. And we hear with the world, this is a fixed energy. This is like you're entering into a like the next big cycle of your life. There's a fullness, a bigness to it, an expansion to it that you can really relax into it. You can really learn and be with it, be present in the moment. No matter what's going on, you can be present. It's like, I feel like this energy of feeling really grateful for your sacred space, for your own, space that's around you that you've created for yourself, or like whenever you want to be in nature alone, or you want to be in your home, or, just being in your own sacred space. I feel like you have this knowing where you're connected. There's no feeling of really feeling alone or anything like that. It's like a privileged type of energy where you just like, you're listening to yourself, and because of it, whatever it is that you need is created for you. Those spaces are created for you. And I feel like even here, there's something here about learning how to, kind of play with the illusions of life in a way that's positive, in a way that's beneficial, in a way that's fun, in a way that's healing and rejuvenating. And, there's art to it. I don't know, it's like being able to like create art with a hidden message, although it's not like you're trying to hide anything. It's just that how we communicate with the world, what truly resonates with our heart and soul. Not everybody can understand everything. So it's like being more universal and being more like finding your way of being able to walk in your truth and be in your truth without having to explain it, sort of feeling. It's like there's a energy of embracing and accepting like life the way it is, and being able to know the truth for yourself and discern, and also be able to share in a way with yourself and others that is truly authentic and really truly rooted in the truth, although you may not have to say it. You know what I mean? So there's something here about being able to convey truths in ways that aren't necessarily needing to be explained. It's more so just like living it. And I don't know, there may be something here with the Knight of Stones too that involves your finances, where you're really beginning to take steps in your finances that are allowing you to grow in ways that feel really good to you, that feel really stable, that feel really solid. And yet it doesn't feel cumbersome or heavy. It feels very light. It feels very fun and enjoyable for you. And, you take it seriously. There's like a tone of seriousness, and yet it's not, it's not like it was in the old world where it was kind of like stressful and like had to be a certain way. It feels very much more open. A lot more creativity, a lot more flow, a lot more just life force energy that's surrounding you, that's alive. The black and white versus the color, it just feels alive. It feels really good. And it feels like you're able to communicate in new ways where you don't have to always be talking about like, deception and stuff like that. I don't know. It feels really nice. Especially here with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel whatever it is you're doing right now is very prosperous. Very, very much rooted in prosperity and abundance consciousness. So keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Really keep embracing it. And know that, no matter what's happening, it's never going to get too busy or too crazy. You're always going to have that beautiful sacred space around you to tune into. I feel like it's not even like leaving anything behind. You're just expanding more into your own comfort zone. And it's like a really good thing, it's your comfort zone is now so expanded that you can really be anywhere, because it's all heart led. Wherever you are, you're allowing your heart to guide you. Truth, my goodness, number 51. I really feel that energy of truth with you in really positive, beautiful ways. Bridging the gap between anything that may have felt unconscious or like an untruth. I really feel like, trusting yourself and really feeling that alignment of truth is really helping you right now. So stick to the truth, whatever it is you're bridging. I'm seeing like the bridge here. It's like you're bridging the gap. You're bridging the gap in whatever it is that, needed it. You're like the bridge. The bridge. I'm hearing bridge to Terabithia. You're like this beautiful bridge. You have an awareness and an understanding And it's in this time right now, feeling in between worlds, it's helping you make that connection to what a bridge is for you. Like, I don't know, there's something here about recognizing yourself, like how you're able to have these experiences and create, you know, these connections that are truly priceless. They're rooted in truth. And I'm seeing here with the stone, you know, it's something long lasting. It's something that can be appreciated for many, 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 many years to come, especially here with the world, the star card, the 7 of Wands, you know, staying true to yourself, standing your ground. You know, this bear is like standing his ground. He's in his cave. Like, there's not going to be any other creatures coming in and taking over. Like, this is your space, your whatever it is, this sacred space that's around you. You're I don't know, you're creating bridges. You're creating bridges of truth within your own consciousness, and also I feel it expanding outwards in really beautiful ways here. Maybe even new ways of communicating, you know, so that we're not so stuck in the old communication, you know, patterns of like saying the same things over and over. Like, I feel like you have a beautiful new way of translating certain information that you're learning, and that's really, really cool. Okay, so let's get some more cards here. Let's get one from the Divination of the Ancients. A lot of truth that you're going to be receiving right now too, moving forward. And it will always come through when the time is right. Like, it's not something you necessarily have to look for. I feel like it's all going to be received by you at the right moments and the right times. Naturally, just unfolding naturally for you. Like, if you set an intention, it arrives when it's, you know, in divine timing. And sometimes you don't even need to set an intention. It just, your soul already knows. We have handwriting, authenticity. So you may feel guided to do some journaling right now, to write some things down. Maybe even it has to do with communication and new ways that you communicate or explain certain things. New ways that there's new information, new words that are coming through for you. And I feel like writing them down, it affirms for you whether it's really authentically arriving from your soul or from an outside source, especially here with the World card, and the star. It's like, however you can identify what's truly authentic for you versus the consciousness of humanity that's outside of you. It's all within your heart, obviously. We're all connected in the heart and soul. I feel like this, though, is, you know, the handwriting, whatever it is that you're thinking about, experiencing, feeling, especially your feelings, learning to translate your feelings really clearly. I feel like you're going to receive a lot of messages there, and deeper insight into whatever it is that you're inquiring about, especially when it comes to truth and understanding your spiritual journey, and bridging these gaps, whatever that means for you. You know, maybe in your quiet time, like while you're just, I don't know, there's something here about you being more in tune with your own authentic energy and receiving whatever it is your soul wants you to receive, whatever it is that connects you to your true authenticity. Okay. So handwriting, I love it. Allow yourself plenty of time. Get some new notebooks. Just, you know, like basic notebooks that you can just write things in. I'm even seeing like, yeah, like just getting like those basic college notebooks and like pens. Like, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, like just regular old pens, like black pens. Like, don't make it too fancy or complicated. Just pen and paper so that you can write things down and play around with it, you know, like nothing that you have to worry about showing anyone or anything like that, okay? I love myself, totally in the now. I love this. Healing means to make whole and accept all parts of myself, not just the parts I like, but all parts of me. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is going to allow you to be really present in the now moment and not worry about being perfect, not worry about any of that. It's more so about tuning into your authentic energy. Like, that's the whole point of all of it. That's what it feels like to me. So it's like, just being in your authenticity, and know that you're going through this transition between worlds, because once you make that transition, things will become much more clear in terms of like how you want to move forward with all of that. But right now, this time is for you to really just be with yourself and learn about things. And, you know, it's like if you're building a bridge, you can't cross the bridge until the bridge is completely done, right? Excuse me. That was interesting. Little frog in my throat. So it's like being patient with yourself right now, allowing yourself to just take one step at a time every day. You know, embrace that slow and steady sort of solid mentality, and you'll feel really good about it, okay? Like everything feels really slow and steady because it's so expansive. There's so much to this that there's no rush. Just allow yourself to move one day at a time, and it will all reveal itself very naturally, okay? I love myself totally in the now. I love it. Let's see here. We have nurture yourself, Mother Mary. So a wonderful time to nurture yourself, pamper yourself, do some nice things for yourself, love yourself, really tune into what nurtures you, what feels good to you, nurturing your body, your energy, your thoughts, your mind, what feels good. I feel like it's a time where you can ask those questions. What feels good for me? What's authentic for me? What allows me to feel naturally good, naturally happy without thinking about it? What just comes natural? You know, I'm even seeing like like in your space, like how do you want your space to feel cozy and good, and you know, whatever it is, nurture yourself. Give yourself some good foods, some good vitamins, some good water, some fresh air, whatever activities you enjoy. Just whatever it is that feels good to you. Nurture yourself right now, okay? And be patient with the process. Let's see what else wants to speak to you at this time. Let's get one of these here. Seek your destiny, number 37. Seek your destiny. So it's a wonderful time to really be open and receptive to wherever your soul and your heart are guiding you. And even with the illusionist here, like, I don't know, I'm feeling this energy, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's a time where you can allow yourself to dream and really see in color. You know, you may have been seeing in black and white, so to speak, for a while. And as you have this new awareness about yourself, you're able to really open up and, you know, seek things out that you may not have been aware of before, and to give yourself this time to do that. There's so much newness to discover. There's always something new to discover, something new to learn. So seeking out your destiny, tuning into that part of you that is so expansive, especially here with the world, the star, and yet feeling good in your own sacred space. Like you get to explore and seek your destiny from your own safe, sacred space within yourself, where I feel like you can really embody your authenticity and practice being in your authenticity in a way that there's no judgment, there's no onlookers, there's no opinions of anyone else. It's truly just you accepting and loving yourself in the now moment, allowing yourself to explore your authenticity, whatever it is that interests you, wherever your heart and soul are calling you. To seek your destiny, you know, to seek what is, you know, unfolding for you in so many ways, because what you seek is seeking you as well, right? So they say. Let's get an energy card here. Victory, number 28, victory. So I feel like it's like, keep in mind that energy of victory, especially here with Mother Mary, the gold color. always see yourself victorious in whatever it is that you're moving forward in. Like, you are victorious. There's a victory energy that's surrounding you. And, you know, whether you're aware of it, there's times when you may not always feel victorious through this process, right? But it's just like being aware that no matter what, you are victorious, and you'll come through whatever is difficult, whatever is challenging. Whatever arises that feels, you know, somewhat like this defeative type of energy, I feel like with the truth, with the deeper understanding, you know, there's victory in everything that you're doing. Whatever it is that you're intending to tune into authentically, there's victory around. If you have any doubts at all, just know that you're victorious. Like whatever it is that you're setting out to do, standing your ground with, whatever it is, it's all victorious energy for you. You are definitely embracing victory, success, abundance, and you're able to really own that, because it's a choice that you're individually making for yourself, okay? And I feel like the connection of the collective is really going to be felt within your own heart and soul and your own consciousness, and you're going to get affirmation of that affirmed within your own body, within your own thoughts, within your own mind, and even in the physical reality. I feel like there's so many synchronicities. If you're ever feeling any doubt, or you're ever feeling a little bit run down or defeated or anything through this process, you're going to be affirmed. As soon as you see, if you seek affirmation, if you need it, it's like the energy already knows. And so there's going to be so much affirmation. Oh my goodness, it reminds me of today. I went out to my mailbox, and I've been inside kind of working on things for, like many hours at a time. And a part of me always feels kind of bad that I don't go outside more often right now, because I love being out in nature. And I love all the little animals that are out there. And I went outside today, and these little birds that are always like in my trees. Every time I go outside, I'm like, oh, hello, little birdies. And I whistle to them and I talk to them. And these birds, these two birds follow me to the mailbox, and they're like almost like dive bombing me. And they weren't dive bombing me, but they were like flying down really close to me and flying up. And then they landed on the little power line above above the street, above my mailboxes. And they like chirped at me and squawked at me. And I was just like, I had that feeling like, I know, guys, I'm sorry I haven't been out here. But it was like, no matter what, like even in those little moments, I know that everything is okay. Like to feel that connection with life itself, no matter what we're doing, because sometimes we get so caught up in all these, these moments of like our spiritual path, our journey, our work, our kids, our family, whatever it is, our emotions, our feelings. And then, we do something like a simple thing, and there's life itself, like connecting with us, reminding us, of the bigger picture. So just remind yourself that you're always victorious. And I feel like you're going to be affirmed that whenever you need it, okay? Like, I want you to feel that. The wisdom's like, remember, I don't know, there's something here about just really reminding yourself of the wisdom you already know within your heart and soul, and how beautifully connected, how beautiful you are, and how beautifully connected you are, and always have been, and always will be, okay? And we have 6 of diamonds. Just go out and talk to a tree. Make friends with it. So this would be the 6 of Pentacles as well. And again, it's that mutual love and energy that we have with life itself. There's this connection energy that I'm feeling within you. Just to remind yourself at any times, especially if you're feeling in between worlds, or you're like growing in this, transformative way. With the number 3, it's a co-creation with life itself. It's a co-creation with your mind, your heart, your body, your spirit, other people in life, different consciousnesses in life, being able to see and discern what is truth and what isn't. And it can feel a little overwhelming at times. And I feel like here, this is just a reminder that, your energy is felt mutually with life itself in all the best, benevolent, most loving life force energy type of ways. And, sometimes we don't always know what to do, and there's not really a clear answer. I love this though, however, because it's like even just going out and connecting with a tree, that will ignite something within you, and it will also instill some sort of wisdom within you, because the tree is energy. It's been there for a long time. It's earth energy. So even if you just place your hand on it, there's an energy exchange where you're receiving that mutual, you have that mutual love for the tree. The tree may not, be quite the same as a human being. However, there's an energetic transference that's happening, that's occurring, where you're receiving that information from the tree, and you may not even recognize what it is at that moment. However, it may be, noticed by you later on in the day, or in the coming days, or whatever it is, even the coming weeks. It's like we're all connected, and our energetic imprint is, whatever we touch, it remains. Our breath, it's all here. So there's something here about really recognizing your own mutual connection with life itself, and embracing it, and just recognizing like how you're always in communication with it. The truth is always what the truth is. And, it's like a remembrance more so than a learning, because it's so innate and it's so intuitive within yourself. Okay. So keep going, whatever it is you're doing, keep going. Let's get one more here from Nature's Whispers. Hope and happiness, number 48. hope and happiness. So I mean, this is truly unfolding and all happening in the forward movement of hope and happiness. Like whatever it is that you're being guided to do right now, to tune into, to really embody, to embrace, it's all for hope and happiness. There's a hope and happiness energy that's surrounding you. If you're feeling any sort of doubt or you're feeling any sort of insecurities or like not understanding something, I feel like hope is always right there to, you know, remind you in some way, shape or form, and happiness. You know, if you're feeling sad or you're feeling a little bit down or you're feeling a little bit gray or black and white, there's some sort of energy that's right there to, you know, lift you up. Okay. And it's all a part of that, you know, coming into balance with it. It's all a part of this transition, whatever it is you're going through, because I feel like there's certain truths that are revealed that are really difficult to, you know, embrace, to digest, to become, you know, awareness of. And so it can bring us down a little bit. And I just feel like whenever you're going through that, which is very natural, that it allows you to embrace it in a very positive way where you can integrate it as wisdom and learn from it. So really just know how surrounded you are with this beautiful life force energy, and it's all to bring you into this place of true hope and happiness where, you know, it's just there whenever. It's just there all the time. So you don't fear any sort of, you know, any sort of embracing of this growth or your path or your journey or whatever it is. Like it's affirming that for you in so many physical ways right now in your life, and that brings you a lot of stability, a lot of trust, you know, trust in the truth that you can keep moving forward and recognizing truth and becoming more trusting of it. I feel like this is, you know, it's just a part of all of it. However, it's like there's something here where you need that extra affirmation right now, and that's what you're receiving because you're deserving of it, and it's what's going to allow you to continue growing in your path in the most authentic ways. I feel like this handwriting is really going to help a lot too, because it's something that you do actively with your own consciousness and your own free will. And you'll recognize the magic that occurs, you know, when you just allow yourself to write, whatever it is. It could be, you know, setting an intention to, you know, what is my destiny, and just listening to your own consciousness through your heart, through your own self, through your own soul, and just allowing yourself to kind of see what magic comes out, what answers come out for you. You know, asking your soul questions and then listening intuitively to the answer that you receive and writing it down and not being afraid to do that. It's something here about learning how to really trust yourself and walking the path of truth. It's like all of these little things that help you do that in so many ways. So, you know, nurturing yourself, paying attention to when your body needs certain things, or your mind or your heart or your soul, and being able to give it to yourself, you know, without hesitation, without any, you know, any rhyme or reason to it. It's just you feel it, and it's, you know, nurturing. So and I'm feeling that in so many ways for you, especially here with the Seven of Spirals and the bear, and then the Illusionist card, because I feel like there's moments where you feel very free and very open, and then there's times where you just want to be more, you know, inclusive to yourself and be in your own sacred space, and that's all good. That's all okay, especially here with the Wheel of Fortune, the world right in the middle. Like there's something here where it's recognizing the balance of like recharging yourself and giving yourself everything you could ever want, you know, which is not just one thing. You know, we're human beings, and it's about flowing and embracing it all and allowing yourself to feel it all whenever the times are there to feel it. Okay. So my goodness, group number 2, this is your message. I truly hope it resonated. I hope that it just brought peace and affirmation to whatever it is you're experiencing, and wisdom moving forward for you. Thank you all so much. To my subscribers, I love you infinitely. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe if the message resonated. It truly is my honor and pleasure to share these messages with all of you. You're all amazing. I'm very grateful to be tuned in and to have the opportunity to share all of this with you. So continue being really good to yourselves, and I'll see you again very soon for the next message. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 3. Thank you once again for tuning in. I'm so grateful to be here with you. So let's see what wisdom wants to come through for you. Orphaned, number 5. Orphaned. Okay, so wow, I'm feeling this energy of transition for you right now. I'm feeling you really, it's like you're done with this feeling of feeling orphaned or rejected or alone, or like you don't belong or fit in the world. And I'm feeling you really embracing this change, especially what's really standing out to me here is the flags in this card. And, you know, there's a feeling of sadness, of heaviness that's being lifted. You know, it's almost like no matter what you do, you've got to let go of this feeling, because the universe, your life, your soul is encouraging you and reminding you how you belong, that you're beautiful, like you're worth celebrating. Look at this, the star. Okay, I feel you really being encouraged right now in ways that are unexplainable. It's like when you give up. It's like when you give up. And as soon as you give up, like, you know, then all of this amazing stuff happens. All this resistance is let go. And you're like, you know what? Fine. If this is how it's going to be, this is how it's going to be, whatever, you know. And then all of a sudden, you know, everything opens up and you receive all this affirmation and this light and this color. I might read the little message that's attached to that card. Notice I use the word attached. Attached. There's something here about letting go of attachments, becoming detached of the old energies of feeling that way, and really embracing a new type of energy where you don't feel like you need to attach. It's more so, it's kind of like love, like when love is true, right? You don't need to let go or hold on. It just is. It just exists. It's there, and it continues to grow. When it's really true, when it's really real, there's not really any point in fighting it or forcing it. It just is what it is. And there's something here about really beginning to see the sun after a really dark period of time, okay? Especially looking forward to the future. Let's see. Let me just get another card here. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like there's a period of time upcoming for you that's, you know, it's like you're going to be asked to look at some of the difficult thoughts that are in your mind, and it could be certain truths of other people that are making you feel kind of stuck, like your hands are tied. You know, like it could be family related, where families aren't changing their perspectives or their behaviors, and so it's like you either stay in that energy or you choose to let go, accept it for what it is, and do your best to embrace, you know, what you know to be true within yourself, what you know that feels good for yourself. And so there's something here about becoming more masterful in your thoughts and your mind, and recognizing, you know, the thoughts that create that feeling of feeling stuck or powerless to certain things. It's like I almost see him like with his hands here, and he's like, all these swords, and no one's gonna, I can't even cut myself free, you know. It's like all these swords, and you can't grab a hold of them to cut yourself free. Okay, we're gonna look deeper into this, okay, because I feel a big change, a big shift. We have the Weaver, Queen of Scrolls, so that's the Queen of Swords right there. We have the Sorceress, High Priestess, which she's been coming out quite a bit. And we have Ace of Spirals, so the Ace of Wands. Okay, there's something here. There's something here that's going on with your thoughts that's going to ignite some sort of new inspired idea within you that allows you to just kind of like be like this ram, like this beautiful ram, in a way that's like you're able to channel your frustrations, your grievances, your feelings of loss or abandonment or betrayal or any sort of like feelings of stuck in the most powerfully creative, beautiful way. Like I feel it being channeled in a beautiful way it feels so good, because it's like you're able to creatively channel it out of yourself in a way that transforms it into something good. It's like taking all that bad and being able to turn it into something good that serves you, that empowers you, that inspires you, that supports you on your journey. You know, it's like everything that you've been through is not in vain. There's like something that is unfolding for you that allows you to turn these negative, awful, horrible experiences into something that supports your future in all the best ways. It's like making up for itself. It's like getting your just rewards, okay? Especially here with the High Priestess. There's something here about alchemy and being very intuitive. And the Queen of Swords, being able to be in your truth and only speak the truth when it's the truth, and channeling your creativity. Because here in this card, she's painting or coloring something. She's not necessarily talking about anything. She's just doing what she knows is right for her. And it's somehow being channeled into something creative that you can possibly share with others in a way that really supports your future and empowers you in all the best ways. I'm feeling here, especially with the ram, it's a very empowering energy. It's a new beginning. It's something that is inspired through these dark times or negative times or very difficult times where you felt very alone. So I'm actually going to read the little channeled message for this card. It's guiding me to do that here. And this is The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, if you're curious about that. So essential meaning is a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Okay, so I'm gonna read the prosperity message in this too. It says, this card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That's where you will shine and where you'll experience prosperity. Okay, so I really feel this energy of being able to embrace and accept your path, you know, the past path, whatever has made you feel this way, and being able to transform. I see you channeling the energy in a way that is very beneficial, similar to like how someone would write a book about their journey, about their experiences, and then it becomes so inspiring. And I feel like whatever it is that you're feeling, okay, whatever it is that you're feeling, you're looking to the future, you're feeling inspired, you feel your authenticity whenever it is you think about this idea. There's some sort of inspired idea here that's going on within you, and you're right on. Whatever it is, it's something that you're being guided to do from your soul, your heart, and it's something that will support you moving forward, and it will bring a deeper awareness to the situation. Look at this, the hawk, omens, messages, number 11. Okay, so be aware of the messages and omens that you're receiving from what you feel is divine, what you feel is your authentic heart and soul. And I feel like it's profound in the sense of it's coming through like the animals, nature itself. And there's, you know, something here with the Queen of Swords and being hands-on with something that you're creating, whether it's writing a book or creating art or doing something in that way. I feel like when you're able to channel what you're feeling, those darker feelings or emotions or even negative thoughts, it's like you have a way of being able to channel it. I keep feeling channeling energy. It's not so much about just like, you know, thinking about the solutions or anything like that. There's something that you're physically doing that actually brings very good healing to yourself, nurturing healing, where you feel very authentic, very connected, where you actually feel rested and rejuvenated by it. It brings a sense of peace and relief, and it like does the hard work for you in a sense. Like I feel like this ram, it's like when you allow yourself to channel it in a creative way, in a focused, creative way, it somehow the inspiration is just there. You know, like I feel like there's a strength that arises within you, and it almost like I don't know, it heals you in some really big ways. Okay, so pay attention to any sort of omens or messages that you receive right now. They're going to help guide you in whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is that you're sharing, or whatever it is you're doing. Okay, feel that very strongly. Let's get one from the Ascended Masters. I feel like you're receiving a lot of insight right now into where your future's headed, and you're really paying attention to it right now, really listening to your intuition, which is really great. And you can feel the, you know, the inspiration very strongly. So keep following that, especially here with the birds right now, because I'm being drawn to the red bird, the hawk. Yeah, there's something here with the color red as well. However that is significant to you. We have open your heart to love, Jesus. Okay. There's something here about the color red and feeling anger, feeling frustration. It's like seeing red, you know, and yet there's something here about embracing that color and seeing it as passion and vitality and a way to like transform. Even the heart is red, right? I feel like you're learning how to, wow, it's so powerful. Okay. It's just really, really powerful where, you know, it's like being able to embrace the color red in a way that's very positive for you, versus negative in any way. I feel like this is really helping you feel good about how you're managing your energy, how you're choosing to, I'm hearing the word confront or respond to certain situations or individuals or certain thoughts within your own mind. Like you're becoming better at it every day. And I feel like when you're allowing yourself to creatively channel, it helps you in so many ways. Like you become better every single day. So Jesus, opening your heart to love, opening your heart to the love that's around you, to, you know, being more open to others, you know, even if it's unfamiliar to you, seeing people in a benevolent way, that people really do want to help and support. And so it allows you to tune into that consciousness of people, so that where you're, you know, I don't know, there's something here about being able to face certain things that may have triggered you in the past and feeling that pleasant surprisedness, right, with how far you've come in this journey and what you've been through so much that, you know, for you to be in a place that is, you know, so passionate and alive can feel somewhat, you know, it's like learning how to really trust yourself. Like, I feel like you trust yourself and you need to know that. Trusting yourself, trust yourself. You know, if you feel doubt, just remind yourself that your heart is open. You're going to feel certain things that, you know, you may be afraid to feel because maybe in the past you weren't able to channel them in the way it was more reactionary, right? I just feel like you've come so far where you're really choosing to respond in your integrity and in your love and in your inspiration and passion. And you can kind of see how that takes care of it for you. You know, it dissolves anything that may be triggering and transforms it into something very empowering, very inspirational, because we're all human. We all go through things. I feel like being really honest with yourself serves you in many ways, and it's very inspiring. You know, when people are very honest and very real, it inspires us all because that's, you know, what we should be, right? So, oh my goodness. Palmistry, interpretation. Look at this. The hand is all red in the fire. It's like lights or fire. So there may be something here too with sorcery where you're, you know, looking into more things like divination, like tarot messages, and learning, having that deeper understanding of the esoteric wisdom. That's something that's allowing you to temper yourself in ways and recognizing like the power of our emotions. You know, anger is not a bad thing. It actually serves as a catalyst for, you know, pulling ourselves out of really dark situations. If we can learn how to channel it in a way that serves us, it's really, really beneficial and it's really beautiful and it creates really positive change in the world. So you may be someone who has a deeper understanding of that, and it's really important to keep your heart open, you know, so that you can continue growing in the ways of love and learning about love and feeling more confident in your ability to love and be loved by others, you know, opening up to your heart, opening up to trust, allowing people to love you, you know, new people, soulmates, whoever's, you know, feels familiar to you, because you know, from the past feelings of any sort of loss or rejection, it's, you know, it is challenging to open our heart to new people and to trust new people. And so I feel like there's something here with your creativity and having it feeling well received in some way that shows you, you know, that it's okay to open your heart. And, you know, it doesn't mean that you're, you know, intimately connected to everyone like that. You know, it's just like, it's like the practice of opening your heart and being in a place of authenticity and truth and honesty and vulnerability and allowing yourself to receive the nurturing, loving support that you deserve. Okay. Because I feel like you're going to be very well received, whatever it is. Even here with palmistry, you may be into like, I feel like some sort of esoteric type of ways or divination. You may be learning about some new things. And I feel like there's a great connection there with like minds and people that can affirm, you know, what you feel as well. And so you can develop sort of a trust within that sort of community, kinship, and being able to give and receive love in a healthy way, healthy relationships and friendships and like mind, with people who understand, no judgment sort of thing. And people who've also, especially Jesus, walks with the ones that are really go through really difficult times, right? So it's like you're not alone. You're not alone at all. And there's so much love within people who have been through really difficult times and really embrace love. Like we have a deep love that you can't erase, and we recognize it instantly within each other, just through feeling. Okay, so keep going, keep going. Let's see. Let's get a few more cards here. You may even want to get your palm read. I don't know. It might be kind of fun just to see, or do some sort of life reading, or do like some numerology. I don't know, anything that can just, bring you more awareness to your own energy, your own person, your own path, whatever it is that you've been through, bring some clarification to yourself. That might be really fun and enjoyable and insightful for you. Know your fears, number 20, definitely. I feel like it's going to help you really understand yourself in a deeper way. Whatever you can do right now to learn more about yourself, definitely don't be afraid to explore different esoteric things. Get a tarot reading, get your palm read, do a life, numerology type of thing. Whatever you can do, it will really help you discover more things about yourself. And when you know your fears, you can better understand, how your life's unfolding, what your purpose is, and work through those fears to become even more empowered in your life. It's like the Nine of Swords is really about knowing your fears. What is it that you're truly afraid of? Being able to confront them here brings you such a sense of empowerment, especially with the Ram. There's like, once you know your fears, you no longer are afraid of them. It's like once you embrace them and you accept that, it's like something you have to go through and experience. Knowing your fears, though, I feel like is really going to serve you in a lot of ways. Understanding why you feel darker things at times, and letting go of judgment, forgiving yourself for, whatever sort of reactions or feelings, or putting yourself down in the past, because those fears aren't truly rooted in love. And you're going to discover that. And so it'll allow you to let go of things, to trust life again, to trust love again, whatever that is. Okay, so know your fears. Let me see if the book has anything. I know these are just like short little messages. Let me see. I'm being guided to here, number 20. You have fears both big and small. Some fears felt for good reason. It serves to remind you to be cautious and not to take foolish and dangerous risks. Other fears you feel are but shadows that you have made real and given substance. They serve only to make you doubt yourself, to question your good judgment, to fear success, to restrict and to limit. Look within, know your fears, shine a light upon them, and see them for the shadows and mist that they are. Okay, so it really helps you identify what is truth and what isn't for you, and allows you to keep progressing forward in love and freedom and expansion, and keep opening your heart. Little by little, day by day. It's, no pressure. Don't force yourself to do anything that doesn't feel right. It's about slow and steady, and allowing the natural, your soul to open naturally, your heart to open naturally. No forcing. I feel like the self learning will be really helpful, because it allows you to embrace things, step by step. Okay. Let's get an energy card here. Caring connections. Look at that. I love this. The wisdom deep within your soul, the love, it's really reminding you of, it's the caring connections that you're connected to. You have soulmate energy around you. You have people around you that do love and care about you, even if you're not aware of them. The ones that you are aware of, though, I feel like, it's just going to keep growing for you. The caring connections, the type of energy, the giving and receiving of true unconditional love, I feel like it's going to continue to grow and evolve for you. Especially, moving forward in your life from this point forward. I feel like you're really going to feel it, embrace it in new ways, and it's going to show up for you in beautiful new ways. Okay, so definitely receive that energy, and know that you're capable of, you're a caring, you're a part of that caring connection. It goes both ways. I feel like there's something here about being well received. You're very well received, and also, you're able to receive the love that's being given to you in new, beautiful ways. And it feels so good. It feels really, really good. I feel it all happening for you. full acceptance, no judgment, just real love. It's such a big difference here, but I'm really feeling that big transition happening in your life, okay? So one day at a time, stay focused on that, okay? Let's see, let's get a self-love card here. And really trust your intuition whenever you're, you know, asking for assistance or help from anyone, like doing tarot readings or palm readings or anything like that. Truly, you know, discern for yourself and really make sure that it aligns with your intuition. Like you feel like your soul is guiding you, which I know you do. It's just, I don't know, I need to say that here. My mind is a powerful healing tool. Look at that. Every day I choose to send loving healing energy to the planet. What I do with my mind does make a difference. Okay, so there's something here with recognizing the power of your mind and being able to really think in alignment with your authenticity. It feels really good. You're becoming very masterful of your mental realm, and you know, facing any sort of fears, finding out what's truly rooted in love or illusion. You know, it's like there's something here about recognizing how healing your mind actually is, the power of your mind, and you know, even here, like impacting the world, you know. Every day I choose to send loving healing energy to the planet. What I do with my mind does make a difference. So recognizing like your choice, you intend healing energy, you intend loving energy. So no matter what you face, you're going to learn from it, you're going to grow from it, you're going to feel good. It's all going to keep evolving and flowing in beautiful ways for you, okay? When your heart's truly rooted in love, you can't really go wrong. You may make some mistakes, however, you're going to learn from them, and they all serve your growth. They're for a bigger purpose, and that's the wisdom within you speaking to you. Without making mistakes, we don't learn anything new, and there's no wisdom to be gained. So see that as pretty powerful. Yes, Ganesh. Look at that card just flew out. Yes. Whatever question you have in your mind right now, in your heart, the answer is yes. No doubts about it. All obstacles being removed. No blocks or hindrances. Like whatever it is that you have a question about, of something happening, something you really want to see happen, something unfolding, the answer is yes. Okay. So let's see what else wants to speak to you. Let's get a Bob Ross card here. The King of Hearts. Look at that. You have unlimited power here. You can do that. You can do anything on this canvas. Anything, okay? King of Hearts. King of Cups. You can do anything. This is a really beautiful time of transition for you, where I feel like you're really feeling that, you know, for real, in real life, really feeling your unlimited potential, opportunities, you know, whatever it is you want to do in this life. You can do it, and it's because you've chosen to heal, you've chosen to align, you've chosen to open your heart to love, okay? Let's get one last message here to close the message from Nature's Whispers. Woo. Intuition, number 36. I love this. I love how the mind is all lit up with different colors, rainbow colors, all colored in flowers and earth. It's almost like the head, you know, it's like the planet. It's like seeing your mind, you know, as this beautiful living consciousness of earth. I feel it very cleared out, especially with the Nine of Swords energy there, and then the Ace of Spirals. It's like there's something here where you have a major breakthrough in something, and it really, I mean, it's something that really serves you in beautiful ways, almost like a catalyst or a, I don't know, it's something really profound, only you know, but I feel like your mind feels like this after having this sort of breakthrough where you're just like, you know, there's no longer anything that's, you know, truly, it's like it's alive, it's thriving, there's like radiating all this life force energy and all this beautiful transmission of consciousness that is, you know, enlightened, is pure, is growing in conscious awareness, is connected to the earth, connected to the soul of humanity, connected to whatever it is you have your heart set on. Even the animals and, you know, everything. I feel like it's, you know, that feeling of coming alive and recognizing the power of your mind and the power of thought, you know, is so beautiful when it's anchored in your heart, when it's rooted in your authenticity. There's nothing that can stop you. You can do anything, and you will, and you are, okay? It feels very, very good. So really listen to your intuition right now, you know, which is rooted in your feelings. So when you're feeling really good in your heart, when you're healing your heart, when you're opening your heart, then your mind can heal. When your body feels safe, when your body feels healthy and healed, your mind feels healthy and healed as well. It's like there's something here about recognizing the connection between that and really listening to your intuition. You can allow your intuition to guide you, and then your thoughts automatically reflect that in a lot of ways, okay? So when you listen to your intuition and act on it, your thoughts are going to be connected to whatever consciousness it is that you're acting in, right? So that's really powerful, and I just feel you really being guided through those wise ways within yourself that you already know. Listen to your intuition more than ever right now. Really trust your intuition, trust yourself, trust what you feel. Trust what you feel, and that will help you really identify what's going on in your thoughts in really powerful ways, okay? And I feel like you'll be able to see your mind in the most as a healing tool, as opposed to something that's fighting you, and how you have control over your thoughts and control over your life, and you know, no longer will be ever again feeling abandoned. Like, I feel like it's going to connect you with like minds, carrying connections, animals, the planet, everything. Okay. Wow, this is really powerful. I'm really happy for you. I'm definitely with you in heart and soul, and sending you tons of strength and healing and good thoughts and consciousness and whatever it is that you feel, you know, tuned into to heal and be this amazing star that you are, okay? You have this beautiful future that's just out there. Like, whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to be, manifest, experience, it's all waiting for you. I feel the energy really, you know, it's like it's rooting wherever you are. We're all rooting for you, okay? So group number 3, thank you so much truly for allowing me to share this message with you. I truly hope it affirmed where you're at right now, what you're feeling, and gave you wisdom and guidance moving forward. Thank you to all my subscribers so much. I love you infinitely. I truly appreciate all of you. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe if the message resonated. I'm so honored. It's truly my honor and pleasure to share these messages with you. So thank you all so much for being you. And I will be back again very soon with new messages. So continue being good to yourselves. And I'm sending you all my infinite love as always. Peace.